Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, when did my sparkle fade? Not the sparkle in your eyes, but the one that used to reflect from your jewelry. The kind that made you feel alive, radiant, and quietly stunning. Here's the truth most stylists won't tell you. Jewelry doesn't just accessorize you, it frames your age. The wrong piece can harden your features, dull your skin, and make you look tired. But the right piece, it can erase a decade without a drop of makeup or a single filter. Because jewelry, when chosen with intention, plays with light. It pulls attention to your best angles. It softens, brightens, and balances. It whispers confidence before you even say a word. And no, you don't need expensive diamonds or statement necklaces to do it. You just need to understand a few subtle tricks that designers and image experts swear by. The kind that make people say, something about her just looks younger. So stay with me, my friend. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover how to use jewelry like a time machine to highlight your grays, honor your aids, and bring back that quiet shimmer that never truly left you. It just needs the right light to shine again. Trick 1. The psychology of shine. Light is powerful. It decides what people notice and what they overlook. And as we age, light becomes our greatest ally or our quietest enemy. Think about this. When you were younger, light naturally bounced off your skin. But with time, skin texture changes. It absorbs light instead of reflecting it. That's why the right jewelry matters more now than ever. Jewelry isn't decoration, it's illumination. A polished stone beside your cheekbone, a soft shimmer near your collarbone. These tiny reflections act like hidden spotlights. They bring back that inner glow, that sense of vitality, without shouting for attention. Now, here's what most women over 60 don't realize. Dull metals and matte textures can absorb the very light you're trying to bring back. They flatten your features, casting small shadows where you want brightness. So when choosing jewelry, look for polish, dimension, and movement. Faceted stones, pearly finishes, gentle shine, not glare, but glow. Imagine this. You're sitting by a window, sunlight rushing across your face. A small silver earring catches it, just enough to glimmer when you turn your head. That flicker of light tells the eye, there's energy here, there's life here. Because the psychology of shine isn't about showing off, it's about reminding the world you still radiate. Your jewelry's job is simple, to bring the light back to you. Trick 2. Colors that rewind time. Color is memory. It speaks before you do. It stirs emotion, and whether you realize it or not, it decides how young or tired you appear. After 60, our skin changes tone ever so slightly. It becomes softer, more translucent, and that means the colors that once flattered us can now drain us. This is why some women wear their favorite gold necklace and wonder, why doesn't it suit me anymore? The secret lies in undertones. If your skin has a golden, peach, or olive warmth, rose gold, amber, and warm pearls will melt into you like sunlight. But if your complexion carries cooler tones, soft pinks, silvers, aquamarine, or icy blue stones will lift your natural brightness. You see, when your jewelry's color echoes your undertone, something beautiful happens. Your skin looks clearer. Lines soften, the contrast between face and jewelry disappears, and suddenly you look radiant. Not because the jewelry is loud, but because it belongs to you. Avoid harsh contrasts, like very yellow gold on pale skin, or heavy turquoise against cool tones. Instead, let your jewelry feel like an extension of your skin's own light. Here's a simple truth. Don't match your jewelry to your outfit, match it to your essence. Because your skin, not your clothes, is the canvas. So tell me in the comments, when you wear silver, do you feel softer, or when you wear gold, do you feel warmer? Your answer might just reveal your timeless palette. Trick 3, earrings, the instant lift. If there's one piece of jewelry that can change your entire face instantly, it's earrings. They're not just accessories, they're architecture for your face. They shape the light around your cheeks, your jawline, even your eyes. And when chosen wisely, they can do something makeup rarely can: lift. Heavy, wide, or flat earrings tend to pull the face downward. They echo gravity, and gravity needs no help from us. But earrings with length, movement, or gentle curves, they create a vertical illusion that draws the eye upward, softening, refining, and elongating. Picture this: a pair of slender teardrops swaying gently as you turn your head. They catch light near your cheekbones, adding life to your smile. That's a natural facelift done by design, not surgery. Medium's hoops can work wonders too, especially if they have a bit of dimension or texture. They frame your face without closing it off, giving just enough sparkle to keep the viewer's gaze lifted. Avoid oversized discs or flat studs that sit heavy on the lobe. They can visually widen the face and mute your expression. Instead, choose pieces that move with you, because movement equals youth. It suggests energy, vitality, presence. So when you pick earrings, don't just think about color or cost. Ask yourselves, do this lift me or weigh me down? Because true elegance isn't about how much you wear. It's about how lightly it lets you shine. Trick 4, necklaces and necklines. The necklace is one of the most misunderstood pieces of jewelry. Most women see it as a simple ornament, but in truth, it's a path for the eye. It guides where people look: up, down, or right into your light. As we mature, our neckline changes. The skin becomes more delicate and the lines more visible. And that's perfectly natural. But the wrong necklace can emphasize those changes instead of complementing them. Chokers, for instance, are rarely kind after 60. They tighten the frame, drawing attention to the neck area where softness belongs, not spotlight. Instead, choose mid-length chains that rest gracefully just above the chest. That subtle drop draws the eye upward, creating vertical flow, a quiet illusion of lift and elegance. Pearls, layered pendants, or soft draping chains can do wonders here. They diffuse light across the collarbone and brighten your complexion, a natural halo effect. Avoid pieces that sit stiff or too high. Instead, let them move gently, like fabric made of light. There's a rule I often whisper: the older the neckline, the softer the necklace line. Harsh lines or angular pendants create tension. Round shapes and gentle curves create calm. So next time you clasp a necklace, ask yourself, does it frame your face or fence it in? Because a good necklace shouldn't pull attention away from you. It should guide it right back to your smile. Trick 5, rings and bracelets that whisper class. If the face tells your story, the hands reveal your truth. They've worked, held, written, and cared. And yes, they've changed. That's why the jewelry you wear in your hands shouldn't scream youth. It should speak grace. Rings and bracelets are closer to the skin than any other jewelry. They move with every gesture, every touch, so the details matter more than you think. Bulky rings or thick, chunky designs can shorten the fingers and draw focus to veins or fine lines. But slender bands, oval stones, and soft curves elongate the hand and create an illusion of smoothness. A small pearl, a vintage gold twist, or a simple silver loop, these don't fight for attention. They whispered it. And here's a subtle trick: choose jewelry that echoes your skin tone. For warmer hands, soft rose gold or champagne hues blend beautifully. For cooler tones, silver, moonstone, or white gold add quiet luminosity. When jewelry melts into your complexion instead of contrasting it, it softens the whole image. Bracelets, too, should flow, not cling. Avoid tight bangles that press into the wrist. Instead, go for gentle drape or layered chains that move with you. A delicate bracelet that glimmers when you gesture doesn't just adorn, it humanizes. And remember, your hands don't need hiding. They deserve celebration. So let your rings and bracelets tell the world I've lived, I've loved, and I still shine beautifully. Trick 6. Style mistakes that age instantly. Sometimes it's not about what we wear, it's about what we overdo. Because jewelry, much like makeup or perfume, has one golden rule: less glow, more grace. One of the most common mistakes women make after 60 is over-coordination. Matching earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and rings, all from the same set, might feel polished, but in reality, it can look stiff, heavy, and dated. When everything matches perfectly, nothing stands out, and that quiet magic of individuality disappears. The second mistake: too much sparkle in one area. If your earrings dazzle, keep your necklace subtle. If your ring shines, let your bracelet stay simple. It's what stylists call the rule of three: balance, not competition. Avoid overly ornate vintage pieces with very modern clothes. That clash of eras can confuse the eye and add visual age. And steer clear of pieces that sit too low, too large, or too loud. They pull attention downward and drown your natural light. Instead, think placement, not quantity. A single earring that flatters your cheekbone can do more for your face than 10 diamonds ever will. And remember, people should see you first, not your jewelry box walking by. You're the art. The jewelry is the frame. And the frame's job isn't to shout, it's to honor the masterpiece. So next time you get ready, look in the mirror and ask, is this jewelry decorating me or distracting from me? The answer to that question is your secret to timeless style. Jewelry isn't just metal and stone. It's memory. It's emotion. It's a reflection of the woman who wears it. The shimmer near your cheek, the soft light along your neck, the quiet sparkle on your hand, none of it exists to hide your age. It exists to celebrate it. To remind the world and yourself that beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Every line on your skin tells a story worth keeping. Your jewelry's purpose isn't to distract from that story. It's to illuminate it. To catch the light just enough to whisper, she's still here, still radiant, still powerful. You don't need grand gestures, statement diamonds, or the latest trend to look younger. You just need balance, harmony, and intention. Because when your jewelry works with your natural glow, not against it, time becomes irrelevant. So, the next time you clasp that necklace or fasten that earring, do it with quiet confidence. Know that you're not chasing youth, you're embodying timelessness. Now, tell me in the comments, what's the one jewelry piece that always makes you feel alive, elegant, and a little bit younger? And remember, you're not trying to turn back the clock. You're simply reminding it that your light never left.